Hello everybody and welcome in to Team Wars Week 13 review. This one is not live on Twitch. I had a lot of work going on in real life and couldn't get off until now. It's 1 a.m. right now. So I'm doing this a little late, but I am still recording it for you guys and we'll get this out tomorrow morning for you on YouTube. Appreciate you guys stopping by on YouTube. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe, all that jazz. We've been surging with subscribers. Don't forget, half of you guys watching aren't subscribed. So what are you waiting for? All right, we're going to get started with the Adventure Lock. Third Spiral coming in this week. We actually had a pretty good deck on the Adventure Lock. Although there were a couple choice cards that we didn't have leveled up. I'd say the Amazingly Randy level 2 and Grand Wizard Cartman level 1 were the two biggest impacts as far as which cards not being leveled hurt us. But we had the Santa level 4, which is good, Sam level 5, which is great. Princess level 4 isn't great. You can't really use her to step stuff, but her ability still works. Buccaneer 5, not terrible. Obviously, we would prefer Buccaneer 6. Pigeon Gang are good there for defense. So we have some options here. We're going to go ahead and use the Sam. I actually was expecting him not to get pulled right there, so that's kind of a mistake. We don't kill the Randy like we could have, but shouldn't really hurt us too bad. Princess is going to come at him. Ooh, the Tupperware kills the Princess. Doesn't get the ability, so that was really good for him. Also, Tupperware counters the Sam a little bit, but you have to remember, Sam is just a better unit now. His ability isn't as good as it once was, but he's better just as a unit in general. So the pigeons come out to protect. They actually take quite a few hits from New Kid level 14, so they are a pretty good push, like a aggressive push, because New Kid can't really deal with them. Now you play the Sharon. Sharon takes some hits and then hopefully heals up the back line. We'll see what happens. He plays the low tower. We play the... All right, this is good. Ooh, the Bebe getting the kills on the rats, getting stacked. Well done. She survives the New Kid, which is very dangerous this week. If Bebe can survive the New Kid and have some stacks and keep getting stacked later on, could get very dangerous. The Wonder Tweak might kill the Sam. We'll see. No, the Sam gets shielded through the ability. Beautifully done there. And because of that, he gets an extra hit. 2 extra hits. That's like 400 extra. That's pretty good defense, though, by the pigeons. But that Princess does do decent damage, even at level 4. So we take him out. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know where you're watching from. I'd be interested what kind of spread I have on my reach. Are you watching from a different state in the States? Are you watching from a different country? What time of the day are you watching? I'm curious. Let me know. We lead with a level 2 Randy, basically because I don't want him to get cock magic value on any of my cards that I actually have energy on. Well, actually, never mind. This isn't the event lock anymore. But still there, Randy's a pretty okay play because he doesn't get cock magic. He kind of prevents the cock magic because of his, spawning the cocks a little bit, and, just could help. So I played Grand Wizard here. You can see that the cocks actually do a pretty good job of helping with the riffraff. I play the Grand Wizard because I know he's not going to cock magic with his like slave out there, and even if he does, it's like it doesn't really change much for me. So now we protected here. So cock magic comes out. I mean, terrible play in my opinion. He just killed 5 energy of his slave and whatever it is of the tower. However much energy you want to contribute to the tank. So we're just going to give a little bit of energy here just because if I would have been at 10 energy anyway, and I don't want to play late with the Heidi, so we play the Paladin to support the Heidi. We get the bar with that. I was sitting at 10 there. I probably could have dropped Princess Kenny earlier, but in Team Wars, a lot of the time it's not about energy, it's about position, so you have to be a little careful. We get good position there and good timing there because we sat on 10 and we get that shield, so it lets us take that second bar easier. Forces him to play another card. Level 6, staying the great. Not really worried about that. No, I don't like to use Santa right away because the first charge of a unit is half of the speed. So the first one is pretty quick. So what I like to do is I like to play the unit that I'm going to get the double charge on. So in this case, it was Sam. Wait for that first charge. Use his ability, then play somebody else that can use an ability, like Sharon or Randy in this case, and then use the ability so that Santa hits 2 people. Otherwise, I would have just used Santa. He would have hit Sam. Sam would have used his ability, and then he would have slow charged for the next one. Sam would have been available slightly before, or Santa's available slightly before the Sam, so you can do the same thing at that point. But when you do it this way, it also allows the enemy to deal with your push or deal with your Sam or something like that, so that you don't waste your Santa. So in this case, there wasn't an option for Transmog or anything. Cock Magic was the option, so it would have killed them both. But in a situation where Sam gets played, you play Sam, and he immediately gets Unholy or Transmogged, and you already used the Santa, though, so you lose the Santa, and you lose the Sam. But instead, if you wait for that first charge, they have to make a decision. Are they going to remove that kick card? If they remove the Sam, then I could still potentially put Sharon out, or, you know, Randy out, or whoever my other charge was. In most cases in ladder, it's going to be Mintberry Crunch or something, where that ability is going to get triggered multiple times now by the Santa, and you're going to be in better shape. Because you didn't waste that Santa. So the Bebe here to get the stacks, that's not terrible. Level 5, getting a couple stacks. All it really takes for a level 6 Bebe to start being like really impactful is to get like 2 stacks. Because that's when she starts like single-shotting certain things. I think she can single-shot certain assassins at that point. It just gets, or, you know, with a new kid, couple hits from new kid, she'll kill him. You know, just the type of stuff that lets her get more stacks. And then as she gets more stacks, obviously she gets even more dangerous. But once you get a couple stacks on Bebe, it's to the point where, like, you might want to just remove it so it doesn't get worse. All right, Wonder Tweak is coming in clutch here. The Sam level 3 isn't going to be able to stop the Wonder Tweak, even if he does get the ability off. Wonder Tweak will survive that hit at level 6. We played the Princess a little early there. But new kid not doing damage now, which might be useful. We're not worried about the Sam at all, but Randy does retarget to the Sam. We're going to play the Tupperware to defend. We wait for the Sam so that we make sure we break the slave heal. We do it. We break the slave heal. We drop a couple cocks out there so that they help against the slave. All right. We deal with the Ike. The level 5 Sam is just killing it. Might actually be max level 5 because we took him to level 6. All right, now we got Glanzern GTV. This is my main account versus Janae the Bunny. Janae. All right, so we got everything leveled on this account. Grand Wizard is finally 5. They took him, I think that was like on my last card to get to 5. Manbear Pig and Grand Wizard Cartman were 4 for so long on this account. So we have a good play on the Cock Magic here, and we get a couple hits on the enemy new kid with ours. We actually take over half his bar there, so that was good. Wonder Tweak actually would have been a good play there. It would have kept him at arm's length, killed him, and he would have defended, but, you know, I would have been 4 instead of 6 here, because I didn't think that Heidi was going to be able to defend there, so that was a little conservative play. Looking at it, it looks like I could have just left Heidi to defend, but this is just fine. Sam takes the hit, so Heidi's actually a little bit of an impact. He tries to waste the Sam, but I do not. So Heidi actually comes through and gets hits on New Kid. Beautifully done. And he pulls me back in so that my Sam does more damage. No, the Sam gets killed. If I would have used it right away, I think I would have gotten it off, but that's fine. Tupperware dies to New Kid. Wonder Tweak starts hitting the Santa. Probably Paladin on the Wonder Tweak to kill him. Actually, not worried. Yeah, we were close enough to 10 where this is fine. Forces him to play something into me, which plays into my tank, which is perfect. All right, this is great. We have to be careful, though, because we don't really have anything to clear the slave now. We played everything that could have broken the slave. We play the tower here. Maybe a mistake. We're going to wait for the ability, then play the Sharon. Now, see, here we're going to wait for the Sharon. We're going to use the heal. Then we're going to use this. And you can just see it's just so much more efficient that way. Now, if I felt like Sharon was going to die to the rats, I would have probably played the Sharon right away. But I was protected enough. I wasn't worried. A lot of swarm coming out here, but we make sure to keep defending. No real value from the Sharon here except to heal the tower, which we will do just to heal the tower up. The Tupperware should finish it out. The level's definitely finishing it out for me here. Well played in general, though. And we got Carve E13. Don't forget to stick around to the end because we do have a pretty good main event tonight. 79-68, pretty good rank, actually, so we can expect him to be a pretty decent player. At least pretty decent levels. Level 6 Princess. This is probably my lowest alt account other than the Adventure Lock, which some days can be better. Obviously, level 5 Sam this week, so it kind of helps out. We did get the 111 on the adventure lock, so that's pretty good. Anytime we get the 3 wins on the adventure lock is good. Now, obviously here we're just trying to limit the amount of value that he could get from Cock Magic. I probably want to play a Heidi at some point here. I was mostly waiting for him to play another card though. Now I decided to just go with it with the Psalm. We're playing the Psalm for the double here because then he can't heal it away, right? So we play the Psalm, he hits the Sharon, we do it again, he hits Sharon, kills him, right? So that kind of neutralizes the heal ability. Wonder Tweak, probably could have used that there, wouldn't have really saved me. Now the Grand Wizard could clear it out with his ability, which is good, but we decide that maybe we want to save the ability, and New Kid and Randy is just going to help deal with this. He'll take 1 hit from that pigeon. No big deal, though. Now we can use the ability. We basically neutralize the Paladin completely. The shield does a little bit of damage, but not too much. Grand Wizard isn't getting close enough to our New Kid because of those Cock getting played. That's great. If he uses his ability now, it might hit my New Kid. It does, so that's too bad. He's got a little bit of a boost here on me. He's gotten some good value, but we have the Grand Wizard coming to him. Cock Magic could come out right now. Say play the Paladin just to maybe prevent the value of the Cock Magic. Now he's playing some value, so we're just going to keep pushing with ours. Cock Magic here could be pretty good. Actually, that's the card that means Cock Magic is not going to come. The cow is from the... We moved the Santa in to get the damage on him a little bit quicker. Pretty good here. I'm liking the positioning. He doesn't have anything he's going to get the value from the Psalm from. We use this right away. All right, he was going for the Psalm with the Santa, but we killed the Santa soon enough there to make sure we get that off. Standing mini moods on the bottom side. That's going to help clear those pigeons. I could have played the Castle Defender mid there, but we know the Grand Wizard was going to be there for the pigeons. Grand Wizard takes the bar, actually, and now Sharon is there to heal the Grand Wizard. Sharon's a great card for Team Wars. I think Sharon and Angel are definitely the top tier when it comes to like healing units and you know, range support. There's not a whole lot that beats their value in Team Wars. The ability to heal, I think the ability to heal is important in Team Wars because most of the time you're going to survive the New Kid hit. So when you survive that New Kid hit, if you can heal that group back up to mostly full health, you're in just a huge position to take that 1 bar into a victory. All right, here we lead an assassin on the bottom side, I'm assuming. Interesting to lead it out. I don't mind that because it actually gives me more time to build. And it kind of lets him make a mistake, potentially. So he did make a mistake here. He plays a little bit too flat out. This is Moody, so the levels are decent. And we're going up against some lower level guys here. So Moody caught a break here. Always good when Moody catches someone lower leveled. Always trouble when he catches someone who's got level 7 rares and stuff like that. Because typically I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage on levels here. And here, actually, I'm mostly fair level except for that Heidi. You know, maybe his team decided to not level Heidi up because I have a hard time believing this guy doesn't have Heidi leveled up a little bit, but I guess it's been a while since she's been a useful card. Although I like the 2-cost drop on any deck pretty much. Heidi, she can basically assassin step anybody, you know, so it's basically an assassin slot, but then she can also really deal with people like tanks and stuff like that don't have a lot of attack. She can sit there and take like a slave hit for quite some time, right? So the Sharon we actually waste. I thought Sharon might hit the Randy. So if we wouldn't have used her ability, maybe Sam would have died. So that was definitely a mistake. But we do save the Randy here. Now Randy does get healed. We're going to go ahead and use that so we get the double heals. We'd have waited a little bit. We could have gotten double Sam off, but this is just fine. The heals are actually important here just to keep up that health pool. Ooh, and it actually gets removed, but the Cocks take the bar. So he's got absolutely no energy right now. Probably could have led the Princess Kenny here and taken a bar. Probably should have, actually, but most likely, you know, maybe he plays his Princess Kenny or Heidi or Paladin, whatever. So we can go ahead and lead the Grand Wizard, though, because we know the Cock Magic is not in play, so we don't have any worry about what might happen here. But the issues is, would he build a better push than us? So let's find out. We have the Wonder Tweak to kind of mix things up, pull his backline into our front line, and get damage from the Grand Wizard. This is an interesting play. Forces him to play something on the bottom side, which is going to bring the fight to me, potentially. Now we get the tank or the tower here. He actually helps me by keeping my Grand Wizard Cartman pushed back, but I even it up a little bit here by using my ability and pushing him back. But I just had to use that to deal with the Paladin real quick. Or excuse me, that was the Princess. Paladin just got spawned, just got dealt with. We're going to play on the bottom side to distract him because I feel like we have this upper side very well handled. Now he plays the Psalm on the bottom, which is great. We're going to wait until we can get the Psalm with the Grand Wizard. We do. It's a little late, though. We don't get the damage off before. Not that it would have mattered because he still would have gotten off, but he would have done a little less damage because he would have been pushed back. And we take the second bar. We don't get the full 3, but he played pretty well. And this week you can defend with tower, so it's easy to prevent a 3-bar. I hope he felt good about himself. Next, we have the Adventure Lock, which could be a good one. Obviously, like we talked about earlier, the Adventure Lock is a very, very low level deck usually, but this week we're in pretty good shape. We have Santa coming, and also I apologize for the random little hitches in the videos. I've been trying. I can't really do anything about it. I've limited it a little bit, I believe. It's much better than it was previously, but there's still some on a couple of the accounts. I think it is only the Adventure Lock and Moody, so I'm trying to figure out what might be different here. But on this one, I think this game is a little bit egregious, so just bear with me. Just pretend like I'm pausing it every once in a while to talk about it. So we play the Psalm, play the Sharon immediately after, so that works. We're waiting on the Santa again, so you can see like it's not really worth it to play the Santa there, right? Because I mean, I wasn't really healing anything that wasn't going to get healed, so it worked really well there. Now he just used 10 energy there to deal with that push, so we're in a very advantageous position here. So we get some value with the Bebe. I mean, kind of the positioning here is good because we're going to take the bottom side, New Kid takes the top side, so it actually limits the amount of damage to New Kid and maximizes the amount of stacks. So plus 51 on Bebe could be very dangerous, but we have her out front, so we're kind of in a bad position. We don't want to support her that much because she's not like a game-changing card. We get pulled in. Our ability does kill the Tweak. Nicely done. And no damage from the tower. That's good. We put the defense here because Sam is kind of our money-winning card here. If we can kind of get as much value from Sam, that's kind of the idea here. We're going to just go for broke here with this push. Sam does get one more hit off. If only it would have been something else Tupperware there. The level 2 Randy here, though, is going to get brutalized very quickly. No, we deal with them quickly. Oh, it doesn't work out, though. The tanks, the Paladin almost saved the Randy, but the Randy couldn't deal with them quick enough. Now, like I said, the pigeons are actually scary. So if he plays something, my tower is going to deal with it. He tries to deal with it with the Sharon, but it's not going to work. We can play our Sharon in tandem with this. Maybe kill his Sharon. Heal our tower, keep him up. Yes, we do that exactly as I expected. Maybe we wait here and cock magic something after he uses the ability on the Sharon. We do have the tank now, so we're going to get a little support from the tank. Oh, this is great here. Get that Tupperware out. Maybe we can get some stacks. Yes, the Bebe is getting mad stacks here. Will the Sam get his ability off? Oh, it looks like he's gonna. Wow, well done. But he times it poorly. And the Bebe survives. Can the Bebe survive? Sam should kill the Wonder Tweak. Will Bebe survive with that plus 100? She's murdering that tower. Looks like we're going to get through it. The pigeons on defense. That Bebe just absolutely destroying. Well done. 119 at the end of it. That Bebe was just a threat, a force to be reckoned with. Now we have the Mexican Joker. We're back on the main account. Let's see what happens on this one. Lead with the Cartman. I mean, it's not great. We can counter here. Now, whatever he plays, we can cock magic. Ooh, he plays the Tupperware though, so that's smart. Now we still have the cock magic potential here. Not really worth it there. Let's play the Sharon pairing for... Ooh, he gets the hit on me. I felt like he was a little bit too far away to get that hit there, so that was interesting. We're going to go ahead and heal a little bit here, though. We're not going to heal anything on the Tupperware, but we heal New Kid a little bit there. Sam gets out. Sharon is going to help us. Grand Wizard's going to get one more hit, but I think we pushed him out enough where he won't hit New Kid. Yes, he doesn't hit New Kid, and then Sam deals here. Very well done. We almost fully healed New Kid. We definitely fully healed the Sam, and the Sharon gets cock magic, but that's a lot of energy there. And the level 7 Tupperware is a force to be reckoned with. Deals with the princess and doesn't get that negative attack. Ooh, and he gets one hit into the next bar. Very well done. Now we can reset our next push. We know we don't have to worry about the cock magic. Could have played the Grand Wizard there, but Santa is a little safer. We have the Randy here. So now here is what I was talking about. Again, if we wait with the Randy, we actually get 4 cocks at once, basically, right? A typical Sunday night for sea urchin, am I right? But if we have double the cocks coming at him, it's definitely better, right? So we could play Grand Wizard here and to get the Grand Wizard ability in the double. But we know that our Randy's going to be alive. So here is where we play the double. So now we have the Paladin coming, and now we have double cock coming after the ability hits. So we have 4 level 5 cocks coming, and they can't be dealt with easily. We use the ability. We use the cock magic to take our cocks to plus 162 or plus 62. Very, very pro level play there. Clout Drugula. All right, I like it. I like it. So we have a pretty good position here. Paladin Princess lets us counter pretty much anything he can play to start. I'd say Paladin behind New Kid maybe, but yeah, this is okay. I like this. Lead tower, just slow play into whatever he does. Assassin Step, so we get the least amount of damage on the tower. Right now, we're just trying to keep the tower alive because he's going to just play into it. Yep, he's just playing straight into it. So let's see what we can do here. We play the pigeons right after the Grand Wizard ability would be the play. But he's not using it, which I thought was interesting. We use the cock magic. Maybe not a good play there. But the Paladin comes. Can we deal with this guy? No, he gets one shot. Oh, we do deal with it. If he would have survived, that could have been the end of the game there. We'll see what happens here next. We got Stan the Great coming out and stopping the Paladin. Will he be able to stop the Santa? Santa won't do a lot of damage to him. He will get pushed back. Can we get a lot of value from this Sam here? We're going to go ahead and use the ability. He gets full damage. I get full damage. We're going to use the pigeons to defend. Sam is going to be full health. Not full health, but is going to be alive. And potentially get another ability off here because the pigeons are going to defend him. Okay, we do get another ability off on. We're going to wait here because nothing's hitting me. Got to make sure. Oh, the tower did hit me, though. We used the ability. We perfectly hit the princess, basically wasting 2 of his energy. Well done there. Well done. He could have had a princess coming at me as well. I'm a little worried here. The tower is going to hit. Oh, look at that. I was worried that the tower was going to hit New Kid, not Santa. So I played Bebe behind Santa to push him forward. And this guy still goes after New Kid. So that is trouble, boys. That is trouble, boys and girls. How are we going to turn this one around? We got a minute. We don't have the Grand Wizard poke for the damage. What will we do? What will we do? We're going to go ahead and play the princess potentially. Okay, I see here. All right, we're doing this just to get the heal so that our Bebe survives a little bit longer. Just long enough for the princess to get back there. No, it didn't work. But the Paladin gets back there this time. Now we get the double hits. No, he uses the cock magic, but it's not high enough level to do anything. Will those little roosters get through? It looks like they will. Sam is alive. New Kid get taken down. Sam taken out. No, I should have waited a second. I could have gotten those coops down too. Now the level 2 coops are coming out. The level 2 Cocker Spaniels. We're playing this to defend a little bit. Can we get through? The Sam needs to go off again to kill the Randy. Will he get off? Yes, he has the time. The pushback doesn't stop it. Randy, level 2, hitting New Kid, taking it out one shot at a time. Oh, the Randy level 2. Oh my God, what a play, what a play. We got member berries here, a pretty decent team. You can trust that they have decent levels. Maybe not the best picks, but at least decent levels. What he has himself is up to him, though. We do have a pretty good lead here. I like leading Heidi or Paladin, whatever it might be. Wait for the tank, play on the top side. This is great. Now, whatever he plays, we can cock magic. You saw that in an earlier game, but you actually see me fail on this one. It would have been the Sam, but I think I played it a little early, and Sam wasn't technically spawned, so that is not a terrible use of energy, just simply because it's an even trade with the Grand Wizard, but definitely puts me at a disadvantage of what I could have been at. It feels like a bit of a waste of that card. We use the Tupperware, which is going to almost guarantee. Yes, he wastes it. Well done. We play the Sharon. We know we're not going to be able to heal that Tupperware, but we just want some extra range damage. The Amazingly Randy could have been a play, but we also wanted to potentially maybe heal New Kid here, help us out a little bit. We'll see what happens here. Maybe Wonder Tweak in the Kite, and that was a wasted Kite shield there. Didn't really protect from any damage. Maybe one Tupperware hit, maybe. We've resigned to the fact that our Sharon is going to die here, so we just go ahead and play this. I'm a little scared of the value that he could potentially get from this Kite. The Kite has a lot of value, but he misses the shield on the Princess, which is good. He uses it again, shields once again, nothing there. We honestly, one hit from the Randy is maybe what he shielded, and then New Kid value, so we're good here. We eventually, the Grand Wizard will kill the Kite. This isn't a lot of value as far as damage on their side, so he's playing very, very defensively. Not really sure what he's thinking. His team going Kite was a mistake. Like I said, the levels might be good, the picks might be bad. That doesn't even protect. So it was a cock magic come in. We really expected that, so we didn't play anything into that. And it looks like we're going to be in really good shape to start a Santa push now. The tower in the back, we're going to try to neutralize as much as possible by playing backwards, so that the beauty of the tower in Team Wars is it's not as impactful as in Ladder because he doesn't have Robin Tweak to heal it. Maybe Sharon gets back there and heals him multiple times, but you don't have that guaranteed, Robin Tweak heal, or, maybe just a little bit extra from Mintberry Crunch, whatever it might be that works with him. Regen, I've used Regen with him. That works pretty well. Fryer keeps him alive, stuff like that. But this works pretty well. We're going to go ahead and use that to maybe pull people into the Psalm. The value looks like it worked. We did miss it. We could have waited a fraction of a second there and gotten that Princess, but we got the value that we needed anyway. We're going to drop everything here. We're just going to push it all into the Psalm. Can we kill him before his ability? No, not quite. It was because that Wonder Tweak got negative 114 damage. The shield here does come in. It doesn't stop the damage on the Santa, though. This guy's placement of that Kite was absolutely atrocious. Now the cocks come through. We use it to get to damage. We use our cock magic on the cocks, which gives us just an unstoppable force there. Well played. Now this is the main event. We got Nita Bandaide from Szechuan Sauce. Definitely an OG player. A decent player at that. I want to say maybe he's been on in the Pirates teams free-to-play or something at some point. I can't honestly remember. But we do catch him with our main account. This was actually the last game of the night for me, literally. Went through all my accounts. I always play the main one last, and this was the fight we get. So he plays the Psalm. I don't really agree with playing Psalm early. To me, you kind of have to have targets out there for, because I could just not play anything that Psalm's going to get value from right now, right? He uses a Santa to no avail, really. All he's doing is really chipping away at my Santa, which doesn't really get him very much value. So here we use the Psalm. Here we want to go ahead and just use it right away because we just want to make sure we kill the Psalm before he might get his ability off. If he got his ability off, it would have been a hassle. So we just want to focus. In my opinion there, he misplayed the Psalm really hard, so I could afford to not play optimally there. And you can see that the timing here actually works out really well. So we use that. Then we would have used the Psalm, but, no value there. The Grand Wizard comes out. We know the cock magic isn't there, so the Grand Wizard and Randy is going to be a very nice push here. We're not worried about the Tupperware getting onto New Kid like the tower. That would have been crazy. Tupperware 3 shots the New Kid, and then he wins by 1 bar. Crazy. All right, now we got to play the... I should have played the cocks away, but no big deal. All right, he could get some stacks there. So this could be a potential problem. He's pushing against me, but I do have the cock magic in my back pocket. But we're going to try to just win this push outright here. So we're going to go ahead and use the Wonder Tweak to pull in his range cards, which is going to be great here because after he uses shield, or after he uses his heal, we're going to hit him with that. So we should be able to take out the Sharon on the next Grand Wizard ability, depending on the heal here. No, we take out his Grand Wizard. No, his Grand Wizard gets the ability off one last time, but our Grand Wizard survived much longer. because my backline was just a little bit stronger than him, and I had some extra assassins and stuff like that helping deal with stuff. So this is good. Also, my Grand Wizard could have been max level 5. His could have been base. Never know. All right, so the Psalm is coming here. We're going to still use the Psalm because it's going to deal with his Psalm. We're not worried about no damage on the Tupperware. The shield comes out perfectly. We should have used the Randy. We could have the Cox out there, but we were waiting for... Wanted to get the value on the Tupperware just for attack. We wanted to break through the health as much as we could because we knew that the tower was coming. So do get that out. We don't get the heal, so we waste the Sharon a bit, but we are in a power position now. 15 seconds. We took the bar. Well played. We just got to make sure no shenanigans happen here. Play the tower out front so that there's no worry about him sneaking a assassin or range or something going on. Go ahead and use the cock match to flex, and we took him out. Well played in general. Well played. I appreciate you guys being here. Sorry that I couldn't go live today. We'll make it up for you hopefully tomorrow. We got a push coming up at work, so I'm getting some final things in place, and I'm also taking some vacation, so getting some other things in place to make sure that I'm not missed at all. But tomorrow we will get some streaming in. However long we can go, we'll be there. We'll definitely play South Park. We'll definitely play some Fall Guys, and we'll see what else there might be. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you once again, and don't forget, like it. It means a lot. It does a lot to push it out there. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.